Hello, welcome to Earth Echoes with Amber Fields. Today I would like to read another writing by Jason Gray, and this one is titled The Wound and the Return, The Human Collapse and the Soul That Survives It by Jason Gray. There's a sickness on this planet, not the kind the world talks about. Not the one you see on headlines or in hospitals. It is deeper, more subtle, more ancient. It is the sickness of disconnection, the sickness of forgetting who we are. It wears many masks. It hides in plain sight. Once you see it, you recognize it in almost everyone. They are everywhere. The ones who laugh with hollow eyes. The ones who wake up tired in a life they did not choose. The ones who chase dreams that are not theirs. The ones who cannot stop running from themselves. They live in the world, they pass as normal, but inside, something is broken, or worse, missing. The shadowed condition. This is how the wound shows itself. You struggle to connect with others, not because you do not care, but because some part of you does not even know how to be real anymore. Your emotions feel like a storm you cannot outrun. You wear a smile over a trembling heart. You are either numb or drowning. There's a quiet misery that never fully leaves, a kind of sadness that does not have a name, an ache you cannot explain. You go to work, make money, do the things, but inside you feel like a ghost. As if life is happening without you in it. You sense that you were born with something to give, but you don't know what it is, or where it went, or if it's too late to get it back. Fear rules your thoughts. What if they leave me? What if I'm not enough? What if I fail? What if I succeed? You collect moments of pleasure, but they never last. They're like water through your hands. You want to be there for others, but the truth is, you're barely holding on to yourself. You cannot sit still. You cannot stop. When you finally do, the silence terrifies you. You find yourself snapping over little things, agitated, overwhelmed, on edge. You want peace, but feel like you do not deserve it. Worst of all, you live with the sense that something is deeply wrong, but you cannot name it. You pretend you are fine. You are not fine. You're fractured. No one ever taught you how to come home. The breaking point. Then one day, quietly or violently, you fall apart. The mask stops working. The grind breaks you. The pretending becomes unbearable. The loneliness becomes louder than the noise. Your soul, buried beneath all your roles and lies, finally screams, "Enough!" That scream is not weakness. It is the first sound of rebirth. That moment is sacred. Once everything false collapses, the real you begins to rise. The return. Something changes. You stop gripping so tightly. You stop needing to be right. You stop trying to win battles that do not matter. You stop chasing what you thought would save you. You start breathing differently. You You start trusting something deeper. You stop needing permission to exist. You begin to feel a strange calm, even in the middle of storms. You look at your scars and feel respect, not shame. You begin to understand why the pain came, what it taught you. You no longer beg for silence to go away. You meet it. You sit with it. You listen. In that stillness, you hear something you forgot existed. Peace. Not the kind you fake. The kind that wraps around you like a home you never knew you left. Suddenly, your past becomes useful. The very things you thought disqualified you become keys for others. You stop living for yourself alone. For the first time, you finally feel whole. You no longer are obsessed with image. You start honoring what is real. You stop grasping. You start giving because you are not running on empty anymore. You do not lack. You do not fear lack. You do not fear people. You do not fear your truth. You trust something ancient that lives inside of you. The decisions that once paralyzed you now answer themselves. Your old confusion becomes clarity. Your old wounds become offerings. Then one day, without even realizing it, you realize the war is over. You are no longer fighting yourself. You are no longer at war with life. You are no longer a stranger to your own reflection. This world is full of fractured ones, searching, sedating, pretending, performing. But beneath the ache, beneath the noise, beneath the shame, there is a code, a signal, a flame that never went out. When you stop resisting, when you finally surrender, when you let yourself fall apart completely, you do not become weak. You do not lose the fight. You become whole. You do not find peace. You remember it was always yours. From that silence, a new life begins. A real one. The one that was waiting after the fire. Wow. So good. Thank you, Jason. That one just hits deeply home for me. Yeah. The agitation when our nervous systems are overramped. Today's day 11 for me of sobriety, and things are going well, and I so appreciate all the love and support that folks have offered me. So thank you, and I hope you have a wonderful day.